Hi, it's Mel and welcome to my September wrap-up and October TBR. I managed to read 3 books in September, which isn't a lot and is kind of pathetic, but it is more than I read last month because I only read 2 books last month. It's already October, which is crazy, and may have not filmed a video in over a month because I've just been tired all the time. I haven't been feeling well recently. But this isn't about me, this is about books, so I'm just gonna get into what I read last month and what I plan to read this month. The first book I read I actually don't have with me, and it is Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. I love this book and I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads. Shadow and Bone is the first book in a young adult fantasy trilogy called the Grisha trilogy, and it follows this girl called Alina. It's set in Russia. I can't wait to eventually get to the second and third books in the series. The second book that I read in the month of September was A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This is a book about a boy whose mum has cancer and he doesn't really have many friends. He only has one. A monster comes to him during the night time. It's actually the tree from the graveyard that you can see out of the kitchen window of his house. And I didn't even have any problems with it, but I did rate it 4 out of 5 stars because it just wasn't my thing. But it was very good, but I was quite worried for the character's sanity at some points, and the monster does cause a lot of trouble. There is also artwork in this book, and it is all black and white, and it depicts the story, and it is very beautiful. Artwork like this, and artwork like this, and some pages have stuff like this. It's a really great book and I would highly recommend it. The third and last book that I read in the month of September was actually an accomplishment for me because it was City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Mortal Instruments series. I have a lot of feelings. Very good feelings. It was only a 4-star book, but I loved this book, and people are like iffy on the first book. I actually loved the first book, and then I saw the movie and I was all like, I need the fandom in my life, so now I have a new obsession. I really love characters and I want to be a shadow hunter, and I may have gone on Etsy and liked all of the things. Those are all the books that I read in September, so now on to all of the books that I plan on reading in October, but I probably won't because I'm over ambitious. The first book that I hope to finish in the month of October is Dark Horizons by J.T. Colgan. This is a Viking story from Doctor Who, and it's got a princess and fire. I'll probably get that from the cover really. It's taking me a while because I'm really rubbish at reading, and I hope on finishing this soon. The next book that I hope to read in the month of October is Ellen DeGeneres, Seriously I'm Kidding. This is a tiny book and I plan to just go through it as fast as possible, so hopefully this will be good. The next book that I really want to get to this month is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matz. This is young adult contemporary, and it's about this girl whose best friend goes missing and she leaves her a bucket list to do, including dancing until dawn, kissing a stranger, and going skinny dipping. So I think this is going to be hilarious and I'm really excited to get to this hopefully soon. The next book I've mentioned before because I've been planning on reading it for like 3 months consecutively. That is Proxy by Alex London, and this is a young adult dystopian novel following 2 boys. One is a proxy and one is a rich kid, and proxies basically get punished for the bad stuff the rich kids do. The next book that I really hope to get to this month is Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. This is the 3rd and final book in the Hunger Games trilogy. I read the first 2 during booktubeathon and I didn't get to this one. Well, I got 5 pages in and then I was like, I have had enough. I really want to read this before the movie comes out in November. I want to have the experience of reading the book before I see the movie for one of the Hunger Games books, and I can't do that for the others. And the last book that I really hope to read this month is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, because I have a lot of feelings about City of Bones and I just need to read more. That is all for this video, and I hope that you like and subscribe and do all those things that you can do. Thanks for watching. Bye!